Plenty of space for all the outdoor goodies. All right, so here's a look at the back of this one. Once again, this is the Horizon floor plan.
Hi everyone, today we're in Queen Creek, Arizona checking out Ellsworth Ranch, the Capstone Collection by Taylor Morrison. If you like homes with a lot of character and customization, you're gonna wanna check these out.
Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Josh Bryan.
And I'm Lindsay Bingham.
And we specialize in helping people just like you relocate to the Phoenix metro area. So if you're thinking about making a move, reach out. We'd love to help you. Our contact number is right here on the bottom of the screen. Give us a call, shoot us a text, whatever's easier for you. All right, so before we start today's tour, I want to go over the HOA fee out here and what you get with that. So the HOA fee is $184 per month. That includes access to the clubhouse, a 24-hour fitness center, a pool, lighted pickleball courts, lighted basketball, like half-court basketball, a butterfly garden, and a playground. So now that we've got all that out of the way, let's start today's tour.
All right, this is the Horizon floor plan, part of the Capstone Collection. This one, as you can see here, has a 4-car split garage. It is the construction office, so unfortunately we're not gonna be able to go in there, but it is connected, like in that section there, so you can access both from the home. The Horizon is a 3-bedroom, 3.5 bath, has a flex and bonus room, formal dining room, and then this one has an optional casita, which we'll go into. But I love the archway here, the gate right here. This one is 32 square feet, and the starting price is $1,035,990. So love the archways here. And real fast before I go into the casita, I wanted to show you the courtyard. So the courtyard itself is standard. So if you don't do the casita, then this is going to be open to the yard. But let's take a quick look into the casita. As you can see here, it says glass door is made for model purposes only. That would be a solid door. And I forgot to say, because I was talking, hello to Lindsay.
Hello.
Now that I'm angled this way, these triple sliders, that is an optional upgrade for a structural upgrade if you were to build from scratch. So definitely not standard. But the casita, it's just all one big open room. So you have your bedroom combined with your living room, combined with your kitchenette and your dining room space. So a little bit different than like in-law suites that are attached to the homes. We maybe have separate, bedroom and living room stuff. Come into your bathroom here, of course. There will be a door here. It's just taken off for the model. Have your single vanity here, the taller countertop height, and then you have a shower here. So nicely done there. Of course, you have the wall niche built in. And then you have a walk-in closet here as well. Got the double hang and then a long hang there. All right, let's head out of the casita and go into the main home. I can get it. Thank you, though.
I was trying to get it for you.
It's okay.
Let me get the other one for you.
Okay. I'll give you one more look at the courtyard. So this part is standard. Love all the stone on the front of the home. And this front door, absolutely love it. Got the metal with the textured glass. So you come in, you have this little rotunda-like foyer entryway. We come in the front door, and over here to the left, you're gonna have that flex room. Of course, they have this set up as an office. Love the built-ins there. Of course, that's not standard, but it gives you a nice idea of what you can do. Plenty big. And then when you come in from the front door, immediately to the right, you come down this hallway, this will be your formal dining room space. Love the tall ceilings, huge formal dining room, and this kind of little hybrid of what you like. You got not quite a round table, but not straight up rectangle either. So you got a little curves to soften things out, and you seat 8 people. So that's nice. Huge formal dining room. And I'm not going to go in this way that leads into the pantry, butler pantry and stuff like that, but we'll hit that way when we can go into the kitchen. All right, so I love the curves, love the tall ceilings. Let's go this way, and then we'll come back, take a look at the living room and all that good stuff. So coming over here, let's try not to get lost. We come, so right here, let's just start like we're coming out of the garage. So that would lead to your 4-car split garage. As you can see, there's a construction office and it's locked, so we can't go in there. But you have your laundry room here. Got the laundry sink, countertops, the cabinets, the open shelving. A nice size laundry room. And then come over here. You're going to have your coat closet. I know we've pointed out this out in other Taylor Morrison homes, but how they add that additional shelf up there.
Just the little details.
Yeah, it's starting to rub off on me on all that extra storage stuff. That makes sense. Half bath, love, love, love. I can't emphasize this love enough that they did a vanity and not a pedestal sink in the half bath. Of course, the tile all the way to the ceiling. Well done there. All right, so let's go take a look at this master suite. Come in here. So when you walk in, you got this little area here. Of course, standard just going to be drywall. So I love that they added the countertop and cabinet space there. Let's go straight to the bedroom, then we'll come back to the bathroom. Check out the size of this bedroom. Once again, love the tall ceilings, love the big windows, and then the additional transom window up top up there. Absolutely stunning. Obviously big enough for a king size bed, 2 nightstands, plenty of additional seating and a dresser. And then once again over here, you have the window and additional transom window up top, looking out over that covered patio.
But it could be a door if you wanted it to.
Yep. So, and you know me, I'll have to go see outside, see where I can place a TV. But since they did a window, I don't know. And then we're heading to the bathroom here. So we got this little spot right here. Let us know in the comments below, what would you use this for? I know before we were starting filming, we were talking, you could set up a little coffee bar here, maybe put in some whiskey in those little decanters or whatever. But I love the additional cabinets, countertop space. And then heading into the master bath. Check out this floor. Normally I don't really talk much about the finishes in the model homes. It's just different. I love it. Let me know what you think about it. As far as the darkness of it, I don't know. It might get old fast, but the texture and then the design's pretty cool. Love the split vanities. Of course, this side would be Lindsay's side with the extra countertop space. And then you have your nice big garden tub in the corner there. Love the big picture window. And then your second vanity over here. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. And then we have your water closet here. Once again, really tall. You almost need another light. It's pretty dark in here because you have the tall ceilings. All right, the shower here. To me, I love the fact that they took the tile all the way to the ceiling, but it is a little, it's not small by any means, but it just feels like you're in a cave. And it's definitely echoing, no windows, anything like that. You got the bench over there in the corner, and I do wish, okay, they have one. So there's one niche right here, but I wish they would have put in more than just that little bit.
This is the part where if I was building from scratch, you go in, you slip the guy a couple of bucks, and you have him build you a bigger niche.
Yeah, of course.
Little pro tip.
Well, I'm sure in the design center you can add bigger ones too, you would think.
You would think.
All right, so I already know what Lindsay's thoughts on this closet. It's definitely wide. You have the shelves there. I like the windows. There's 3 windows in here. So you have a little bit of long hang here, a little bit over there. You got the double hang. And then of course, the double hang over here, the additional shelves up top. And I'll let you talk now about this.
It needs more long hang. I don't know what else to say about this. It's not enough long hang here.
Yep.
So this should be, what I would have done is had this all be long hang, and then, or at least brought the long hang in until about here, and then done the double hang.
Yeah.
But the long hang needs to be longer, especially if this is like a her and his side.
Right.
But other than that, because you can change these things around, these closets aren't set in stone. This is a heck of a size of a closet, and these are just personal musings that I'm having here. For most people, this is absolutely fine, and people would love this and be fine with it. The fact that you have an ottoman in here, and you can sit down, and you have a dresser as well, is pretty freaking sweet.
I would have a different dresser.
Yeah.
But
Well, I would put it safe there.
yeah.
You gotta have room. We haven't really talked about where do people keep their safes, but
Yep.
that's the obvious area where it would go.
All right, so let's go out of the main suite back into your living room area. Definitely big enough for a nice sectional. Love the built-ins there. You know, honestly, I mean, I would do it. What I don't like is it limits the size of your TV eventually. You know, and some of you people love these 100-inch TVs from Costco, and it's not fitting there. So, but granted, standard's probably just drywall. So you could do what you will with that. Absolutely love the additional transom windows on top of the regular windows there, or extra large windows. And then into the kitchen. Nice big island here. Feels a little dark in here. Maybe it's just because it's cloudy outside today, but it feels a little dark in here. Nice big stainless steel refrigerator. Like how they added the additional cabinets. And since you have the extra tall ceilings here, they didn't go all the way to the top because, I mean, let's be honest, somebody's getting up there. All right, so before we take a look at the rest of it, let's walk over here, look at the butler's pantry. You have a little wet bar area over here. Once again, they added the additional cabinets up top. And then the pantry. So while this is enough for me, I can see that it might not be big enough for some families. But, I mean, keep in mind, this really is only a 3-bedroom home. So maybe at the end of the day, it's not that bad.
Considering some other models that we've seen so far with these massive pantries, or even some of the standard, the lower end, like the Landmark collection, which was the very first one we saw, like their pantries were at least this big or smaller,
right.
or bigger rather. So this seems a little inadequate to me, just a little bit. Plus you're losing space because this
right.
is that portico rotunda thing as you walk in. So if that wasn't there, you could probably blow this out and get a little more extra space. So
right.
It's just a little personal commentary.
Yep. Or I mean, you could even
This is
lose. You
nice.
could even lose this if you really wanted to.
You could.
But I don't know that I would. And of course, this is a gourmet kitchen, so you have your microwave there. And then they did the slide-in range here instead of the wall-mounted with the pot filler. And then check out that range hood there. Once again, love the fact that they took or added the extra cabinets up top. And then in the island here, stainless steel dishwasher. Love the little like pedestal. That's a little detail there in the cabinets or the island. And then your single bowl undermount sink. Of course, you're opened up to your living room area. And then right over here, which we'll go out in a minute, you have your little breakfast nook area with the round table.
Yes.
Love the transom windows once again above the slider and the windows there. Now let's head over here real fast. We have 2 bedrooms over here. This one has an ensuite. So nice sized bedroom. You can see they have the desk there. And then you have a walk-in closet. Nice long double hang, but not when I say long, I meant width-wise. And then you have a little bit of the long hang over there. And then into your ensuite. Nice countertop space there. How's it going, everybody? Hope you're doing well. And then you have your shower here. Love the fact that they went all the way up to the ceiling with the tile, and then that transom window up top there, and of course the wall niche. All right. Continuing on down. Love how wide this hallway is. You have kind of like a shared linen closet, or just whatever closet if you want. Got the two pull-out doors. This one, for whatever reason, stuck. So, but it's the double side. So, all right. Bedroom number 3 also has an ensuite. Then you have your walk-in closet here. This walk-in closet is not as big as the other one, but you do, it looks like you have a little bit more long hang space on this one. And then your ensuite right over here. Once again, love how big the countertop is on this one. And then your shower here. All right, let's head outside, take a look at the covered patio and the backyard. Thank you, ma'am. All right, so we come out here to the covered patio. Yep, no place to put a TV. So I guess I'll just have to do without a TV out here, unless we can eliminate these windows there. But I like the windows in the bedroom, so it's a tough call. Nice and wide, love the tall ceilings again, love the little detail in the corner. And then check out the size of this backyard. So as you can see here, they have a pool. You have a little lounging area over here. Plenty of space if you wanted to put an outdoor kitchen. Add additional spa. Plenty of space for all the outdoor goodies. All right, so here's a look at the back of this one. Once again, this is the Horizon floor plan. Let us know what you think about it in the comments below.
All right, this is your friendly real estate reminder that if you're thinking about buying new construction, make sure you use a real estate agent. As nice and as knowledgeable as the sales reps are, they represent the builder and not you. So if you want somebody in your corner looking out for your best interest, and that can be us, reach out to us. Our contact number is right here. Give us a call, shoot us a text, whatever's easier for you.